We're here at the Baker's Dozen in Upper Montclair, New Jersey. Like you said, we're going to be making cookies. And today we're here with Therese, who is the owner of the Baker's Dozen, and her staff, Colleen and Melissa. And first what we're going to do, I believe we're going to get right into it and roll out some cookies.
Yes.
For Valentine's Day. We're going to make some hearts today.
Hearts and love bugs.
Show me what I'm doing so we can just begin. The first thing we want to do, of course, we want to be as clean and ready as possible, but we want to begin to roll out the dough like we've been doing?
Absolutely. You're going to roll it out so that it's about a ½ inch thick.
Okay.
So you're doing great. You can turn it and lift it so it gets nice and even.
And this is a special dough recipe that you have here at the Baker's Dozen.
Top secret sugar recipe that we have, but you can get them online as well. You just have to make sure it's chilled.
And this is perfect for Valentine's Day coming up.
It is perfect for Valentine's Day.
With a heart-shaped cookie.
Yep, and we do have two choices. We have our heart-shaped cookie.
Okay.
And you're going to put that.
And we want to try to get as many cookies as we can?
You can, yes, absolutely. And you can even turn it the other way if you wanted to.
An upside-down heart, as we
There
can do.
you go, because it doesn't matter when it all comes out.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course we've got cookies already in the oven, but we're going to ice them. We're going to ice another cake.
Yeah.
We're going to ice a red velvet cake, I believe, is what we're going to do.
We're going to put some red velvet,
great things. So we want to take them now out of here.
Want to do a love bug?
A love bug.
Yes.
You can't have too many love bugs for Valentine's Day.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
So we're going to take them off of here.
We are, and that's the hard part. You kind of have to finesse them off. You're going to cut away from those and put them in a pile. Good.
Let's see if we can get a heart
ready
to go.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can also get a love bug ready to go, because of course for Valentine's Day we can't have too many love bugs.
No, you cannot.
It's a great place. You've been here now a year at the Baker's Dozen?
Yep, 14 months and counting, and it's been wonderful so far.
Let's see if we get another heart out.
One of the options too for moms that are busy is they can also buy these uniced if they want to decorate it with their kids at home. So
it's a fun process for everybody.
It's a fun process. This is a difficult part to do with children. So if you want to avoid this part and just order it from us without any icing and do the icing at home, you can do that.
You can do it, but I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to come in, roll out the dough. We pop them in the oven. How long does it take to cook them?
Well, my oven, it takes about 7 or 8 minutes, but in an ordinary oven, about 12.
Well, great. Melissa now is going to show us how to ice the cookies. We're going to use a royal icing. Is that what it's called?
We are. This is royal icing. We use this for all of our sugar cookies here at the Baker's Dozen. And royal icing, we make it in real big batches because we go through it like crazy. It's powdered sugar, water, and meringue powder. And you just mix it up to whatever consistency you need it for. And the tinting is done with this gel coloring, that we use. So, right, and you went ahead, you didn't follow my directions.
I'm sorry, I did something wrong.
You did.
I
did
the wrong.
For me.
Did I do the wrong coloring?
You absolutely
now
did.
we can make the bugs, as we see here, any color that we want. We can make the hearts really any color we want. But of course, as we're sticking with the red flavor,
a lot of artistic freedom here.
I apologize.
Okay.
But this is great, and it's easy. I'll tell you,
it's very easy.
It's fun. I guess you could have a little party. The kids can have parties in which to put together cookies. It's like a baking party.
Yeah.
And then once this is on, how long does it take to dry the icing?
The icing usually takes maybe an hour to dry, depending. If you want to stack the cookies, then it takes a little bit longer. So I'm going to do my bug red here.
Okay.
And we're just using these little spatulas. I find these really good for icing cookies. Some people use spoons, some people use a bag. I like to use this. I think I have a lot more control over where the icing goes.
If I ever need, this is going to be a new career, is designing cookies. And again, this is, it's fun. It's fun. It's neat that you can do it. You can mess up and start over again. You can actually stop halfway through and actually take a bite of the cookie before it's dried. Or you can wait until it dries and then you can do the lettering. Or you said we can do the lettering before it actually dries. Look at that.
We could do it right now.
So did I do this right?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. And I could have done it. I could have done it in different colors. Well, that's great.
So here we have a love bug started.
Okay.
All right, so we're just using the red and putting the
And
lines
this
on in black.
This in here is just more icing?
Yeah, this is just the royal icing, and it's actually very easy to use Ziploc bags for it because you can cut a tiny hole at the end, and if it gets clogged up, you just can
Is there a
massage
hole in mine
it
or
out.
no?
There is a hole in yours.
There is, so it should be.
Yeah.
So if I want to just put a big M for Montclair,
Mm-hmm.
or actually the date of February 14th, which is coming up pretty quickly,
You could do that.
we can actually do it. Let's see if I can get an M on here. Oh, I am actually horrible at this. But it's
It's
going to
not-
come out, and it's not how it looks, but actually how it tastes. Am I right?
Well, it's both how it
For
looks
you,
and
for you
tastes.
and LeBaker's Dozen, it's how
Yes,
it looks.
but for you, it's
but for
the
me,
taste.
it's going to be the taste, and I'm just excited to get this done so we can start waiting on it to cool, and we can get over and start dressing that red velvet cake, which is in the shape of a heart.
It is, and it's got this wonderful cream cheese frosting, which is to die for.
To die for,
Absolutely.
which, let's see, February. Oh my gosh, you can actually make this fun. February 14th.
Okay.
How's that? Look at that. Let me hold that up and see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold up the one which I did earlier on, and it came out fantastic. I'm teasing. LeBaker's Dozen did this bug. It looks a little bit different than my heart, but you see the way that they come out. They look fantastic. They've had different cookies for the Jets that did wonderful. We had Jets cookies here. We had Yankees cookies
We
here.
did have Yankees cookies.
We'll probably have some Easter cookies coming up.
We have tons.
Some Passover cookies coming up, and it's just going to be great for any kind of occasion that you want. That's a little bit neater. And there's an M for Montclair, and February 14th, which of course is Valentine's Day, and now you know how to make sugar cookies. Let's get to that red velvet cake. Icing the red velvet cake that Colleen helped us get out of the oven.
Absolutely.
We've got 2 pieces of red velvet cake that we put together. In between, there's icing in between, holding it together.
Yep.
Melissa, you've iced this perfectly, and it looks great. Same thing like the cookies. It's going to take how long to dry?
This really doesn't need to dry, the cream cheese icing.
And you can just eat it right away,
You
which
can,
is good.
which is the best thing.
And these are
called dragées.
dragées. They can go anywhere?
They can go anywhere. They're silver. It looks like little metal balls, but they're edible, and they just are used for decoration.
And you just put them anywhere and they stick to the cake?
They will stick to the cake, and if they don't, then we just give them a little tap down, and they won't walk anywhere.
You can actually spell something out like we tried to do with the cookies.
You could.
And I think the cookies came out great. And I love the way that you can actually put the cookies into a little gift, like a wrapping, kind of like a party favor.
Yep, a lot of
and this
people
one
do
looks
that.
great. I think this was the one that I did.
I think so.
And
Absolutely.
it came out fantastic.
Yeah.
But this looks great, and this is a a cake that you can just cut into different ways, or you can eat it. You can cut it into little pieces, or you can put a candle right in the middle.
You could.
But perfect for Valentine's Day. And at LeBaker's Dozen, you also have, there's soda bread. I see there's cupcakes, there's different iced cupcakes, there's brownies, there's granola, there's scones, which I happen to have in the morning. You've got coffee, you've got a lot of great things here.
We do.
But I think the most, the fun that you can have is actually designing and making the cookies together. And it really is a wonderful thing to do, of course, around Valentine's Day. But this looks delicious. If we can get a knife and a fork and maybe a plate, we can go ahead and start to cut. But we thank you. Thanks for having us here.
Our pleasure.
It's been great. If you could stay tuned for Alnissa Ruiz, who's going to take us from that daytime look to the evening look here at Montclair Means Business.